Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Minnesota Twins. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaman. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, JT Real Muto.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs. Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
That one finds the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Diaz puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. This has been a good, productive lineup so far this year. Currently ranking among the better teams in terms of total hits and runs per game.
Well, you know, this lineup sees it as very important to put the ball in play, Boog. I mean, this is an age where strikeouts are up so high and players are swinging and missing, going for the fences. But if you can increase that contact rate, you can be a dangerous club. You get more runners on base, and then all of a sudden, when that big swing comes through, you're plating more runs. So we'll see if this pitcher can get some soft contact, let the defense work behind her.
1 down, base is empty. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. Right side, Merrifield. On to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Outside corner, there's a strike. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. They say you win.
1 and 2 to count.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Ozuna going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Half inning complete. We've got no score. And we're back. And our pitcher tonight, Nick Lodolo.
Well, he's been giving up a lot of hard contact this season. I mean, coming in, guys are hitting comfortably in the high 200s. So many times there's some bad luck, but then also there's just a little miss here or a little miss there that changes the outcome of the at-bat. We'll see if he can be consistent and make adjustments quickly in this one.
Ahmed Rosario in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that one is lifted in the air, and that's a fair ball.
It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was pretty well outside, but great extension and bat control through the zone allowed him to drive it the other way. That was pretty impressive. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Yandy Diaz now. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Wouldn't
That's
chase that time. Ripped on a line. And base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Trey Turner now. And that one fouled off. The pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
First and second, no outs. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering is down low. Marcell Ozuna next to bat for Minnesota. Kicks and deals. And that's too high. Ball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Ball 1 there. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on it even more.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swung on, belted. Frazier raging back towards the wall. Makes the catch up against the wall. Runners tagging from second and third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job driving that run from third.
2 on, 1 out. Here's Manny Machado now.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
And that clips the inside corner. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him swinging.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Good power, not great in the OBP department.
That's the ball.
First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
In a run.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Pitch misses, and that is ball one.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Right through there for a strike. And this is inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We finished 1 inning here in Minneapolis. It's the Twins 2 and the Rangers nothing. Top of the second, Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. We just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And the pitch. Foul ball there. The 0-2. Good eye in that spot.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not. Sure, that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
And now it's Elias Diaz. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. The Rangers trailing by 2 here at the top of the second. Outside low, and 1-1. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
That's the ball.
And another ball.
2 balls,
Fans
1
don't
strike.
really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, but they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Payoff pitch. Out to center. Siri right there to make the grab. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the second baseman,
Tyro Estrada to the plate. First pitch, not close. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch is outside.
2-0.
That's a little bit low. There's a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt pop it. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Ozuna going back on this one. Grabs it right up against the wall. Offense held in check there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Twins 2 and the Rangers nothing. bottom of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Alex Call. Lodolo back to work. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. That's down and in. Way out front for strike two.
Just a little too quick on that. Front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And takes low for ball 1. Next offering popped in the air, right field. He's got it, and that ends the inning. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, David Fry. Here comes a pitch. That's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And a pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Next pitch misses way outside. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Siri makes a nice running catch. So now the DH spot, Ty France. France, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting none. The right fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Adam Frazier. Foul ball. Two outs. That one hammered center field. That ball's carrying. And it's off the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
So the batting order turns over, and here is Esteury Ruiz. Popped out and fouled ground first time through.
Yeehaw.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
The Twins up by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Good eye
Nope,
right
that's
there.
outside. Ball.
Man on second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. And that is that. One left for Texas. They're still down. It's 2-0. As we go to the last of the third. And now for the Twins, Yandy Diaz. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Warning track, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A gigantic blast. Third home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Trey Turner at the plate. He reached out a walk his first time. In the air, out towards left center. Puts it away for the out. One down.
The left fielder, number 20.
Marcell Ozuna, the next twin up to him. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Next pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
Boots it. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
The third baseman, number 13. Manny Machado.
And now it's Manny Machado. His first at bat was a strikeout. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
One ball, no strike.
One run across to the frame so far here in the last half of the third. Right down the chute, and the count is 1-1.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
2 down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the
swing and a miss, struck him out. Third out. Twins get one on this homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back in Minnesota, John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, C.J. Abrams. Lorenzen back to work. Here's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up into this point.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Righty to the plate. The shortstop takes the ball. That one almost got him.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one ripped. Ozuna going back. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like make extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Up next for the Rangers, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So, man aboard. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
The pitch. Guerrero tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground. And they put the tag on him for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
There's a swing and a drive. Call. Ranging back. And he brings it into the warning track. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. He's in on the sac fly, and it's now a 2-run game.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Bounced out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Over to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. So they get 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Twins 3 and the Rangers 1. Back in target field, bottom of the 4th. And a batter now, JT Realmuto. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball.
Well, these Twins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
That one missed.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
That's off the mark, and the count is even 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Merrifield stands in now and watches strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just missed.
1-1.
In there. And so now 1-2. On the ground right side. And he can't come up with it. But plenty of time to recover. And that's the second out.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, it will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Alex Call. Bounce to the left side. Fires over to Guerrero. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here for the Twins as the lead remains 3-1. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. And the right-hander back to work. That misses the zone. Ball one.
Well, these Rangers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Now fly ball to right center. Series sizing it up. He's got it. And there's one away.
The third baseman, number 6,
David Fry stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That's outside, and now it's even 1-1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
On the ground, out to short. Turner with the throw to first. 2 down.
Now that the designated hitter,
Ty France getting ready to hit. That one misses, and that's ball one.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. Check swing, no appeal, and it's 2-2. The Twins leading by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one misses, and now it's 3-2. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Just missed.
Ball.
That one not close. 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And he deals. And now 2-2.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So one hit is all they get. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Twins 3 and the Rangers 1. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now it's Jose Siri. The wind of the pitch. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Called strike right there.
0-2.
Misses inside. Going to count 1 and 2. In the air, right field. Frazier on the move towards foul ground. Lays out and makes the play.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You could absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Ahmed Rosario. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Rosario into second, and he's got a double. Man at second with one away. Now the number 2 hitter, Yandy Diaz. And a foul ball. One out and a runner at second here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Misses off the inside. And that's ball 1. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Tanner Rainey getting loose out there. Garcia also getting ready. Hit on the ground to the right side. Guerrero the toss to first, and that's an out.
The batter, the shortstop.
Here's Turner now. First pitch misses. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch. And that one in the air center field. Ruiz settles under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1, and the score stays 3-1. All set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Esteury Ruiz. Ruiz in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And a foul ball left side.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Got him. One away. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. His righty-lefty splits there. And that's in for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. He's in with a double, and that's his 2nd double of the night.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
1 out, runner at second. And here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
0-1.
This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses. Got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Move to second. Abrams dives back in safely.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Man at second. That one down the line, and that's just foul. And a pitch. That's outside.
That's the ball.
And the count 1-2.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
And he hits a ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
The batter, the left fielder, Brandon.
Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Just missed.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Next offering is in for a strike. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And a swing and a miss.
Feel like they changed it right there. Just pulled the string.
That one lifted to left. Ozuna should have it. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Twins 3 and the Rangers 1. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. The lefty fires. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And here it comes. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 gone here.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Machado up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
1-0.
That's in for a strike.
1-1.
1 down, base is empty. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Real Muto in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Dives, and he can't hang on. That leaves him without a throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
He was all over that one. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. The pitch.
1-1.
Pitch out, but no action. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1-2's the count.
Center for a base hit. Around second is Real Muto. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Couple of singles back to back. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Nick Lodolo done for the night, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break. Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Tanner Rainey.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Two gone with runners at the corners. So up next for Minnesota, Alex Call. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. Bounce to the right side. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So first and second with 2 outs. And next for Minnesota, Jose Siri.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Right-handed reliever. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Back. Gone. And they add to their lead. It's 7-1.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. Inside part of the play requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Ahmed Rosario, the next Twin up to hit. First pitch just misses. Four runs already in the frame here in the bottom of the 6th. In the air, center field. Sizing this one up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. But the Twins get a 3-run shot. It's now 7-1. Back in Minnesota. We go to the top of the 7th, and here's the catcher, Elias Diaz. The pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Jesse Chavez preparing to come on if needed. Rogers warming up as well. The 1-0. And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Man at first. So next to hit for Texas, Tyro Estrada. Ball 1, no strikes.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Next pitch off the plate. And a count 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Kicks and fires. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
The 1-0. In there at the knees for a strike.
1-1.
Timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. And another ball. The Twins up big in this one. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Up the middle. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Rocco Baldelli out of the dugout now, and he's going to make a change. Michael Lorenzen departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Durbin Feldman. He last pitched 2 days ago. Now it's the DH, Ty France.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
And it's strike 2.
0-2.
Runners at first and second with one gone.
One and two.
This one in the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Righty delivers. That one in the dirt. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put away pitch right here 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
2 on, 1 out. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Kicks and deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground, could be 2. They get 1. Throw is high and over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there. Next up for Texas, Adam Frazier. 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone. France at second with 2 down. Line drive, base hit. Around third. Fires it to the plate. Now a dive for the tag, and he gets it. 1 run, 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Twins 7 and the Rangers 2. Bottom of the 7th, and now Yandy Diaz. Rainey back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, these Twins, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Gets the slider in there for a strike. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Movement in the bullpen. Tommy Kahnle up and throwing. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Turner batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
1 out, base is empty. Not even close there, and the count is 1-2. Swing and he breaks his back. Guerrero got him on the off-balance throw. There to beat him by an eyelash.
Number 20.
2 outs, base is empty. Marcell Ozuna, the next Twin up to hit. Strike on the inside corner. 0-1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Ruiz under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jesse Chavez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here is Esteury Ruiz.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one fouled off. That misses, and the count even 1-1. And that's in there at the knees. The 1-2. And that's in the dirt. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. And he went around. Ruled a swing.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Abrams in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Ryan Presley, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. And the 1-0. That one is upstairs.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Now 2-1.
2-1's the count.
Popped in the air, left side. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now back, the first baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. There's a strike at the knees. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Outside low, and 1-1.
1-1.
Two down, nobody on. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. And a good eye there.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
2 outs. Swings and misses. And the count is filled up.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
On the ground, right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. See? Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brandon Marsh. And that's outside. Ball 1.
1-0.
The Twins leading by 5 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Bounced up the middle. Merrifield. And that'll do it. Rangers leave 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Tommy Kahnle.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Here's Manny Machado to start it off. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Here comes a pitch. Just off the outside edge. And that is ball 1. Fastball for a strike. Just missed. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it is JT Realmuto. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a play, and they can't get the out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Man at first with one gone, and now for the Twins, Whit Merrifield. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1.
Real Muto leads off first with one away. Runner on the go. Ball misses.
Outside, ball.
And safe. It's a stolen base.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Base hit. Here comes Real Muto around third. Safe.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Alex Call, the next Twin up to hit. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
In there at the knees. 0-2 now. On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So they're at the corners now. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. He's already homered here in this one. And that drops in for a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
Traffic on the bases with one already in. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through that one.
0-2.
Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Now the designated
So digging in, Ahmed Rosario.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
0-1.
0-1.
Good eye right there. And a pitch. Out to short. They get the force. They limit the damage here. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Through 8 full, it's the Twins 8 and the Rangers 2. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Presley.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And he deals. Diaz now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
1-1 now. To the right side. Diaz takes it himself, and a quick out, number 1.
Now back, second baseman, Tyrell Estrada.
He's 2 outs away. Here's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Presley, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a slurve, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Fry in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
Next offering is down low. Now 1 and 2. Presley is just 1 strike away. And that'll do it.
Well, with 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
For the victorious Twins, 8 runs on 12 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 runners on base. For the Rangers, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors, they left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.